You have been waiting. You have been praying. You have been trusting. And still, nothing. No answer. No sign. No open door. No movement. And the longer it goes, the louder the voice gets. Maybe God forgot about you. Maybe your faith is not strong enough. Maybe you asked for too much. Maybe it is just not going to happen. My dear friend, that voice is lying to you. And today, I want to tell you the truth. Here is what the waiting season feels like. From the inside, feels like silence. Feels like God is not listening. Feels like everyone else is moving, getting answers, seeing doors open, receiving what they prayed for, while you are still, in the same place, praying the same prayer, waiting for the same answer. And it is exhausting. And it is lonely. And if you are honest, it is starting to shake something. You worked very hard to build your faith. Because faith is easy when things are moving. Faith is easy when prayers are being answered. Faith is easy in the seasons of abundance. But faith in the waiting room is a completely different thing. And that is exactly where God has you right now. Let me tell you what is actually happening in this waiting season. 'Cause it is not nothing. It only looks like nothing from where you are standing. While you are waiting, God is building. Not building the thing you prayed for. Building you. Building the character that will be required. Carry what you asked for. Building the wisdom that will be needed to steward the blessing without losing it. Building the roots that will keep you grounded when the answer finally comes and the storms follow it. Because blessings always bring storms. And the person you are right now may not yet be ready for the storm that comes with the answer. So God, in His love, is using this season to make you ready. This is something nobody talks about. The danger of receiving your blessing too early. Think about it. What if God had given you what you are praying for right now 2 years ago, before the lessons of this season, before the character this waiting built, before the wisdom this silence taught, before the faith this delay developed? Could you have carried it? Could you have stewarded it well? Could you have handled the responsibility, the pressure, the attention, the storm that comes with it? Be honest, because God already knows the answer. And His answer is why you are still waiting. Not because He does not love you, because He loves you much to give you something that would break you before you are ready. Hold it. Every day you wait with faith, something is being forged in you that cannot be built any other way. Patience, that is not just a virtue, but a weapon. Trust, that does not depend on visible evidence. Endurance, that will carry you through every hard season that comes after this one. Intimacy with God, that only grows in the quiet seasons when there is nothing else to lean on. And a testimony that will one day give someone else the strength to keep waiting when they want to give up. You are not just waiting, you are being equipped. And what God equips, He always eventually releases. Look at the people who carried the greatest assignments, the ones whose lives became the greatest testimonies. Almost without exception, they waited the longest. They sat in silence the longest. They endured the most confusing seasons. They had the most unanswered prayers before the answer came. Because the greater the assignment, the deeper the preparation required. The higher the calling, the longer the building takes. You do not build a skyscraper in the same time takes to build a garden shed. And God is not building a garden shed in you. He is building something that will stand through every storm that comes against it. And that takes time. Not because God is slow, because God is precise. So how do you wait without losing your faith? You change what you are waiting for. Stop waiting for the answer. Start waiting on God. There is a difference. Waiting for the answer keeps your eyes on the door. Waiting on God keeps your eyes on the one who holds the door. And when your eyes are on him, rather than on the answer, the waiting changes, not because the circumstances change, but because you change. You stop counting the days. You start receiving what this season was always meant to give you. So if you are in the waiting room today, exhausted, confused, wondering if God has forgotten you, I need you to hear this. He has not forgotten you. He has not misplaced your prayer. He has not moved on. He is not slow. He is precise. And he is using every single day of this waiting season to build something in you that the answer alone could never build. The delay is not punishment. The silence is not abandonment. The waiting is not wasted. It is working. Every single day, it is working. And when the answer finally comes, and it will come, you will look back at every day of this waiting season and understand that not one day was wasted, not one prayer was ignored, not one tear fell without being seen. Hold on. Keep praying. Keep trusting. 'Cause God is not slow. He is just making sure that when the door opens, you are ready to walk through it.